Oh, fuck! Okay, I'm okay. I got you.
He's aiming at you.
Which I'm covered.
Get
Fucking
lost.
bullshit. You can shoot him and then I'll shoot back.
There we go. That should recenter the things a little bit better.
Okay.
Good job, Alex.
I think he's enraged.
Burn down the
I think so, too.
Okay.
Oh, he's got.
Guess he doesn't have all this shit up.
And there goes Frank. I think Frank is in a good spot to be,
No.
I see him. Can't really tell where he is. No, it's not where he is.
Then you can't see him.
No, straight line from me to Frank.
Choose 24 senators and 13 governors. We choose the
There's
sheriffs, the
fuck.
deputies, and the judges.
That's not really helpful. I'm saying the straight line from me to Frank, like
2020, and you arrive at your polling site to see freedom clocking
Well, I guess that's
2-hour
it.
wait.
There's a really long, stupid, annoying advert on the thing. Why can't I resub to my guy here? There we go.
I gotta go work on revival speed and everything else.
In a weird way, it's about 2100. So when we come back, we can do spec up.
Alright, so we'll actually be live in a short bit.
Alright, time to open up idle games. I mean Monster Hunter.
Or just, oh, hey, look, I doubled up the audio. Alright.
That one? This was. Okay.
Go fucking audio out there.
No,
Audio out there.
no, audio. Stop going for.
Fox, when you get on the stream, can you tell me if the audio is doubling? I don't think it is, but you never know.
No, I'm not hearing double audio.
You're not hearing
Double audio. Okay.
So it's fine, it's not doubling up? Alex?
No. I was like waiting for it to.
Oh, okay. No, it's not doubling up then? Thank God.
No.
Look, I thought I broke it, okay?
Okay, I need to do system settings.
Fucking God.
No, it is not doubling.
Ooh, echoing off here.
Hey.
Ooh, good lord, that hurts my brain.
Yeah, I was surprised how well that was actually echoed.
Echo!
Fucking go in there, HDMI. There we go.
No HDMI for you. Did Streamport break?
Oh,
No.
I gotta create a new character.
We break all the things here. All the time. Alright, so while they set up and get ready to go, we are playing Monster Hunter Generations for our 5th game. Next game is going to be a horror game, so that's gonna be fun, but it's going to be voted on by the people playing.
I believe after this, I should probably go to sleep.
Apparently, Shibito is tired. But hey, you know, who needs sleep?
Games with demo.
Shibito, you really know how to set up the room? Do you mind doing that?
Yeah, I'll get the room set up.
Alright.
Also, I want to know why my Twitch is like, hey, no more dark mode for some fucking reason.
What?
My Twitch was being dumb.
That would upset me deeply if I had no dark mode.
Hey, it was just because I had to refresh the page to get dark mode again. I'm forced to watch this ad about voting again.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
I don't
getting a
know.
little old. I'm so ready for the voting ads to be done. Like, I literally heard 3 back to back today, and it was about the same 2 people.
And that's from sponsored by Levi's. Wow.
You're sponsored by Levi's?
No, it was sponsored by Levi's.
Oh, I was like, what? Look at my sexy jeans. Ooh.
I gotta go get the game cartridge because I have Smash Brothers in here, not Generations.
I have been kind of waiting to play this, get this one out of our queue a little bit, because I have Tokyo Mirage Sessions up there to play, and I've been wanting to stream it, but I've been waiting. I've got a whole vacation next week where I'll be streaming a lot more.
But are we gonna be picking a horror game this time?
No, yes, our episode 6 will definitely be a horror game.
I mean, I'm throwing my vote out there right now. I'm gonna say Phasmophobia.
Since I have not played it, I'll go with whatever you guys pick. I don't care.
It follows the rules. It's $13. It's a good horror game.
It's only
Fun
13?
co-op. Only 13.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
And it's ghost hunting. Boogie.
I know nothing about it, and that's the way I want to keep it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. If I'm gonna try this game, I'll really want to sink myself into a new game. I do really like Dead by Daylight, though. Well, I like the concept of Dead by Daylight. I liked the people I played it with at the time, I guess. I'm hoping to get in some Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2, and it looks like they finally added a 1v1 mode to the Maxi Boost, so I'm excited about that too.
Huh, neat.
So while everything's getting set up, Alex, what have you been playing lately?
4 games mostly, 5 if you count Among Us. Honkai Impact 3rd, PSO2, Destiny 2, and Genshin Impact.
I've been seeing you going live a lot.
Yeah, I've been trying to do stuff.
Is there like a quest log so I know who I'm supposed to talk to next?
No.
You'll see the things above their head, like yellow.
I'm
dot,
looking for
dot,
a
dot,
red
That's
one.
Alatnet's stream or Alex's stream, so you can check him
If
out.
you hit essentially X, it'll bring up the full map of all the areas you can go to, and you'll see which one has it. You can go visit. Room is up.
New style.
Shabita, what have you been playing?
Me?
Yeah.
Fate Grand Order, Destiny 2, a tremendous amount. A little bit of Genshin Impact. What is this game called here on my phone? I gotta load it up because it didn't show me all the way.
Idola?
No. Action Taimanin.
Timony?
Taimanin.
Timony.
Hey, the gamer guy.
Essentially, those that know it, know it. But if those that don't, then you have a pure innocent soul.
Fair enough.
But it is a hack and slash phone game that's based off a mega hentai series. And I find it kind of amusing.
Oh, idle too long.
Like I said, room is up by the way. And then
Okay.
I did also drop Destiny 2 not Destiny 2, PSO2 for a little bit. But yeah, so it's just been Fate Grand Order, Destiny 2, and... would today technically count Wildlands? Because it was like 5 plus hours on that.
Well, we've been trying to play it like the last week, and it wasn't until today you finally got it to run for an extended period of time, longer than a minute.
Thank you again, Fox.
Apparently
No
you're
problem.
unavailable for me.
Fox, what
I'm
have you been
available.
playing?
Probably an issue somewhere. So Wildlands, Watch Dogs 2, and Master Chief Collection. Although I really only play Watch Dogs 2 by myself. The other two I played Shabito.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, watch
Also a little bit of Monster Hunter, and the same old idle games, which lately has been synergism, jizz, and some spooky Halloween one that just isn't working after launching it months ago. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to here.
I'm back. Sorry about that, mate.
Travel to the Hunter's Hub.
So go straight up if you're in the main area.
Fast travel from this menu.
You can. Pojo, it's still waiting on you to join.
I have Hunter Search on, but I doubt that'll
Oh,
this just happen.
there you go. Join Hub.
Hunt a Great Jaguars. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I'm stuck in something.
Pojo found me.
Unable to obtain IP address. Well, that's something.
Are you looking at local or are you looking at online?
Online, but apparently my net is screwy, because probably because of my
Stop watching porn.
new router. So I might have to re-add my network.
Good job.
Good for Judd.
I guess it's just you and me, Pojo.
I'm coming on. I just have to set up my little setup here.
Should I go on my cat? Pojo's being very quiet.
Alright. Sign in.
The man of potatoes is very, very quiet. Oh, fuck, I missed that earlier too. God damn it, that was at 3:30 and I missed the Arts Festival. Ugh.
Yeah, there'll be another one, right?
It's a rarity that it's actually out now, past summer.
Well, they didn't do it beyond in summer, really.
Pojo, your mic's not working.
Boy, I'm dumb. I was over here asking Tony questions. Tony, what have you been playing, bud?
What?
What have you been playing?
That's and Genshin Impact.
The damn Genshin Impact.
The game's already.
I've been meaning to play this during the week, but I'm like kept losing track of time and forgetting to.
You know, that's kind of how I feel, like, in general for myself. Like, I've been so fucking busy. Just with dumb stuff.
As adults, our gaming time has been limited to a very select few games, depending
Oh, am I allowed to talk about all the things I had to do for school this week before I could sit down and play anything?
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
chilling in Watch Dogs 2.
I
Pretty
worked 60
simple.
hours this
It's
week, if that counts.
a simple fucking game.
I got roped into going to another store and helping out for a day. That was bullshit.
Yes, that's not my bullshit.
And then, you know, like today is obviously my day off, my normal day off, which I already switched. And they're like, yeah, go in. No, I dropped my damn controller.
Well, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's only a $70 controller.
Don't worry, if it can stand me hitting it against the desk multiple times, I think it can survive a drop.
You're so loud.
I don't understand why Nintendo thinks their controller is worth more than anybody else's controller.
There's so many Jaws in it, it makes Claptrap look jealous.
I'm gonna assume Great Macaw is something I can actually cut up and fight and shit.
Punch him in the dick.
So,
That's how you beat
for
him.
myself, I've mostly been playing Dragon Quest games. Played a lot of DQ monsters on the Dragon Quest monsters on the Game Boy Advance. The old Game Boy Color one. Just got a kick on it, and then like the other day I've been playing that Dragon Quest, the Warriors one. That one.
The Dragon Quest Monsters one, are you playing that legitimately or on an emulator?
Yeah, no, legitimately on a Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
I own them all, so I might as well play them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I booted up the thing. Like, I was cleaning out my Game Boy collection, and I was kind of like putting them up and making them look pretty and cleaning out the cartridges. And I booted mine up, and somehow my save is gone. I had over 1,000 hours on this save, and I was pissed about it because I still play it like every so often, like once a month or something. So I was like, you know what? I guess I'm gonna play this now because I want to go get close to what I was at.
Blame Tony.
Damn it, Tony.
So how do I know where to find this thing? Am I just gonna wander around?
What,
If
so
you
the
look
multiplayer
around to
menu?
the sky and you see a blimp, you can wave to the blimp using your gestures, and they'll tell you where it's at. If not, wander around.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I got an IP address. Why am I not connecting to the net? Can't be on.
Hey, look, it's a red mage.
What?
Alright, well, Poacher put up a quest since anything that we put up you can't do.
DNS name resolution?
I think there's some things that Fox can't do.
I don't think he has the online thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Because technically it goes over the $20 protocol.
What was the other Google DNS? I know there's 8888. Is it? What was the other one?
888 is the only one I ever used, but
I know they had a secondary one.
It's my target. What is this thing?
Eight 8844.
Cheesy fondue.
so Fox, did you play this game at all?
A little bit. When I was at my brother's house,
Any thoughts?
I didn't like it.
What about it didn't you like?
It's really slow. There's a bunch of random bullshit. They don't explain things to you very well.
So you've only technically played what, the first or Monster Hunter World, right?
I played this, I hated it, and then I played Monster Hunter World on the demo, and I loved that, and so I bought Monster Hunter World. I played the demo
You
of
played
this, and I
this,
hated it.
hated this, bought Monster Hunter World.
Well, I enjoyed the. I did not enjoy the demo of this game for basically the same reasons I just stated. But when I played Monster Hunter World's demo, I really enjoyed it, so I bought Monster Hunter World when it came out.
And then he wielded a giant tree dick and killed things with it.
Digi's here. Hi, Digi. So, in your opinion, then you prefer the world type of gameplay versus this?
Yeah.
Is this the only two games that you've played? Is these two?
Yep. I don't think it was called Generations Ultimate, blah 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 blah. I think it was just Generations on the 3DS. But I'm pretty confident it's the same game.
It
Yep, it is. Generations Ultimate, all it is it puts everything else that was supposed to come out with the game initially. Like all the Monster Hunter games have always done it. They always done it Monster Hunter, the Monster Hunter 2 kind of thing. Like so Monster Hunter 3, then 3 Ultimate, 4 and 4 Ultimate. The Ultimate is always being, hey, this one has all the content kind of thing.
Paracycling my Switch. I have no idea what the hell's wrong.
We now wait for the Alice to grab the quest and go.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a way to get
Oh,
my
shit.
Palico's missions taken care of while I'm in the hub.
Yes, go to your place thingy and talk to the one pallet going to the shop
Yeah,
on the
absolutely,
outside.
Digi. We were talking about it the other day, and for some
In the
reason my
house
brain derped on what it was called here in
Yeah,
the
sure,
States.
whatever.
Because I have a moment. I got a moment.
But I love the idea of it. I'm
Can I
not
use things
very good
directly
at this
from my
game.
item pouch, or does it need to be on the quick item thing?
It's a user from the item pouch.
Oh, there it is. I gotta fucking hold the
Well,
button.
thing is though, Tony, I've been on stream for almost 20 minutes. Let's just get going and start killing shit.
Wait, has it been 20 minutes?
Yes,
I
it
don't
has.
think so.
Yeah, I'm
The
just
stream has
not.
been up for 20
I'm not as
minutes.
versed in this one. I don't understand the naming
I was just gonna switch to my cat and then accept the mission.
with why they chose to do This one, but it wasn't. This one wasn't my favorite one, which is part of the reason why we picked it today.
What the hell's
Was
that
because I wanted to
icon?
play something that I would normally not play, and I already owned it, so might as well.
Oh,
So Shabito, you play a lot of Monster Hunter, right?
Yep, I have over 2,500 hours in Monster Hunter World. I have 1,300 hours in Monster Hunter 4U, 303U, and 3,300 in Portable Third.
What the hell is it?
It's crazy.
Who the fuck is that? Outnet HS?
Alex is over here in a whole different planet.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's yeah. Yeah,
But
go
when
ahead. Wait, why does my cat have no equipment?
what was your overall thoughts on this game versus the other ones that you played?
Generations Ultimate is pretty much the polished version of all the old world games, but with the new added touch, which is the Hunter Arch you're going to be seeing very shortly in demonstration. They do add a new blend to things, as well as bringing back old monsters and new monsters as new, and even giving new variants to them. Generations Ultimate plays, again, a lot smoother than the older games itself. Compared it to World though, World is on its league on its own, but it is essentially still comparing apples to oranges on certain aspects of it. Considering that World has been made to be very, very smooth, mainstream, and also new player friendly, anyone can pretty much pick it up and jump in if they already have experience playing a type of like
I'm gonna get you.
adventure game.
What do I do? What do I do?
Stab it, and when you see the little head go red, hold R1.
Okay.
And when
Oh
it's
my
no
God.
longer red, stab, 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 stab. But if that red thing reaches up to your bar that's there, you get knocked off the monster's back.
You know you wanted a little pussy in your life.
So, in your opinion, then, which one do you find is the best one?
Hard to say.
Means a whetstone. Crush it up before
That
engagement.
question directed.
That is a really good question.
Shane,
Should
we rephrase the question to what is your favorite part of
Yeah,
each
that's a fair
version?
one. Which one did you enjoy the most?
I will have to say then it has to be Portable Third, because it's the first game that pushed me to actually make me learn the game. I sat there and studied it, and it's also the first game I have 100% completion rate of every single thing in that game. All armors, all events, even though they were Japanese based and they didn't know what the fuck I was doing, I still got it done. Every weapon made, all the Palico weapons made, and armor made, and the entire survey area, which is where essentially you get extra materials between quests, all of it maxed out. Portable Third is where I went the hardest in, because that's where I truly dived in and became a hunter.
You smell funny.
It's always so interesting too, because when you talk about people and what they like in terms of Monster Hunter, it depends on when they started playing it. Because I really, really, really enjoyed the PS2 one, even though it was like pain in the ass.
I never got to play it.
Incidentally, Monster Hunter Tri, I think, is my favorite experience in, well, my solo career, I suppose.
I agree with that.
I really liked the underwater combat, and as reference, I was on the Wii.
I liked
So
it more on the Wii U than I liked it any other control scheme, even though that's a really weird because I don't really like the Wii U's control pad.
Well, it's funny because I use the Wiimote and Nunchuck, because that's what the Wii had. With the underwater combat and just mobility, that was very good, intuitive system. Like, if you wanted to go up, you just tilted your Wiimote up and attack. Like, it was very, very intuitive for
Got hit by
the actual underwater combat. Now, if you said, if I was to try it on the 3DS at the time or whatever, I probably would have hated it. Like, I couldn't get into Monster Hunter 4 because the thumbstick was just. Ugh. Oh god, it's this fucking thing. Why did you have to?
There was also a lot of complaints saying like, oh, the screen's too small, I can't enjoy it.
Oh no, that wasn't the issue. It was the thumbstick, totally. Camera control.
It does kind of weird me out. Like I'm so used to the 3DS controls for this thing. It kind of fucks me up a little bit playing with the Switch Pro controller thing.
Well, the nice part is it should be relatively the same, except for the thumbstick is now below.
Have you ever played Smash Brothers with the Pro, or like the Pro controller, or like on the Wii U, and then like on the 3DS? It's way different.
Oh, yeah,
I have
definitely.
played I have played Smash Bros with all controller types that's been available for.
I love the 3DS for that. Like it's so much more fun that way for me.
I prefer the GameCube controller still. It just feels more comfortable.
They're still heartbreaking, right?
Yep.
Feline Homer!
See if I can get my tablet. Nice.
Speaking of heartbreaking.
Hail, motherfucker!
Yeah. Things fine.
Over in the chair. I made you cry, you piece of shit. Girl.
No, like, seriously, I was hoping that Fox would like the cats a little bit.
Oh shit, I just found it.
That's one of the things that's a little different, you know, nowadays.
You guys
In
have
comparison to what they used to be.
Ow, poison. Dude.
I didn't feel that like cats had as much importance in the world as they do in here.
They did and didn't in the world. Like, although I will say this, when I was doing Freedom Unite, I was like, how the fuck do I get a Pelico? Again, like, Fox's problem is, they didn't really explain much.
Oh yeah, Freedom Unite has like little to no explanation.
But I also didn't play the PSP version very much. I didn't play the PSP version. But, like, I still enjoyed what I did play, but I absolutely sucked at it. Don't believe his lies!
There was one on the PSP that I was like really good at. And I can't remember which one.
There you go, Pojo.
Shit.
Shatter. I shattered his crystal on his head.
Yeah, well, that's why he was... Oh, it's alright.
Aw, it's okay.
Okay. It's okay, this guy sucks.
Yeah, Pidgey, I don't know what the buttons are
Yeah, really hard,
to fill the veils, which
Like,
makes
I
it,
actually don't mind
which
this guy too
makes
much.
it really interesting.
Much
'cause,
more irritating. Fights out there?
there's some weird button combination to do it. I have no idea what it
Kush
is.
is not that bad in the old world style.
No, I'm referring to the world version. Because, I'm sorry, but not being able to cancel wind, armor, or tornadoes efficiently is annoying. I mean, yes, you can use Dragon Element and hope for the get the seal build up and use Dragon Pods, but aside from that, like, what are you gonna do? It's just irritating.
Hey, what's the button presses to charge my sword and shit? There we go. No, that's not it.
R1 circle. Puts the file, puts the
R1
energy into
circle?
the files. Yes. You have to have the sword unsheathed. So that way you store the energy into the files. And then this is what I normally do to do it the other way. Triangle circle, triangle circle, triangle circle. When you do
there's no triangles or circles, bro.
Sorry, I'm thinking PlayStation controls.
Yeah, like, wait a minute.
So it'll be essentially XA, XA, XA simultaneously. And when you do them suits on like a Kamen Rider shit, when he's fusing the sword into the shield, you hit R1 again, or should I say ZR? Or yeah, ZR. No,
No,
the R,
just
just
R.
R. he'll then put that energy into the shield itself, and then you just recharge the files again. And then with XP, you do a heavy unleashed mega attack that does the explosion from the charge blade.
It's such a weird design.
I gotta relearn how to do that.
I played Monster Hunter World before I played this version of Monster Hunter. Once I played this one and went back to World for a little bit. I will say this, I was missing the Hunter arts. Those were kind of fun to play with.
I actually really like the Hunter arts. I think that's a neat way to play the game, and it definitely changes up how you play.
Well, like being able to use frickin' aerial and jump onto things with a greatsword is fucking awesome.
Adept on a hammer is really stupid. I'm just saying that right now.
Then there's just all of them well, most of them are interesting.
Infinite invincibility dodges.
If the monster's enraged and you knock it down, is it not going to be knocked down as long, or is that from diminishing returns from knocking it down?
Diminishing returns from knocking it down.
That sucks.
But the diminishing returns are practically minuscule. It's hard to tell.
Dude, I knocked it down and then it got right back up.
Some of the returns can be very small, and then some of them are like you are down longer than normal. But I think usually in Rage, the knockdown times are halved. When it's exhausted, the knockdown times are doubled.
Who's not ready?
Shit, I'm not finding it.
Now, I liked World. Some of the monsters felt good and alright. To be honest, with World, my favorite monster to fight still is Nergigante. I think he is the perfect monster for that combat system, and they should try to strive
World,
to.
Right?
Yes, for World. Like fighting Rathalos and Raytheon in World doesn't feel all that special because they're old world monsters that got slightly updated. I don't know if that's the right way of thinking about it on my end, but I'll get sick of doing it.
Like, I enjoyed them in the new verse because they had I can't say they had new moves, but it felt like a refreshing taste, giving you abilities to take them down, which ways you normally wouldn't have.
Oh no, there's that point. I talk about like on the pure combat and old nostalgia end, just thinking about how combat works in World. Nergigante was the prime example of what they can do with that for engagement and fast pace.
I thoroughly enjoyed still seeing freaking Diablos wrecking the shit out of people and people crying about it.
To be honest, Diablo wasn't that hard ever for me. I do understand that it's first of all, everyone has their own individual wall to overcome, and Diablos is a hard hitter, so it ends up being a lot of people's.
Funny enough, my first wall for World was actually Leshen. Ancient Leshen was my first wall in World. And that is post-game DLC content. Oh, hi big guy.
Yeah, I didn't really play any of that because.
What was her? Valhazak was kind of, but not at the same time. I think he made me threw me off and made me do a little more prep work than I usually do. Because that's one thing I can say for sure is Monster Hunter. I don't really do a whole lot of prep work. I put on armor that has good enough defense to go for it. Well, at least in the world.
It pushed me to the other section.
Does the Great Macaw have a nest area?
Yes.
What is it?
Either, I think it's 7. I'm not 100% sure on
This
that.
game
I
always
don't
felt
know
like-
in and out.
This game always felt like to me was Monster Hunter 36.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it, because this game lets you go back to all the other areas that you went through throughout the generations of the actual entire franchise.
Honestly, after watching Pro vs. New, Rage Gaming channel on YouTube, watching them go through all these monsters again, together, it was like, this is a great way to go through the monsters with someone who hasn't fought them before.
So fast.
We're fighting the monster while you're over there, for Harper's sake. Oh, he was a subquest, so he's not the actual monster.
Yeah, no, he's not. We're supposed to slay 20 something else.
Oh, the little guys.
More than likely.
Yeah,
I
well,
should smack. I honestly want to smack Alex because he wasn't even here to help out.
Well, I just started.
he just started and he's still figuring things out, so don't give him too much of a hard time on that.
From all the crap.
This is literally his first mission, because he didn't play this week either.
I haven't played
Shoot.
it at all when I bought it.
The thing is, I'm
Wait, so
kind
you
of
haven't
curious.
even booted it up until now?
Yeah. Because I thought I could transfer over my save, but apparently my save isn't there.
Question going forward, because it wasn't really stated before, but I felt like it was implied. But is it? Should we make it kind of a rule for the Game Club to try to play it at least once?
Yeah. I mean, like.
I mean, I played this
tried
on 3DS at least.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about for during the period of time.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly lost track of time a lot of times, and then like I want to go and play Monster Hunter, and it's like, oh wait, I'm fucking tired and should go to bed. There was one time I was actually going to invite Pojo to go and play it, but then he was playing Civilization with Fox and other people.
Better game.
No, we had a good time playing that too. That was.
No. It was just,
We were playing with Rebecca.
it was unfortunate circumstance on my end. Like I was like, oh, Pojo's on, I can invite him. No, he already planned on doing Civilization. Fuck.
Dude, can you only jump on something once with aerial?
You should be able to jump onto them and hop off of them and do your attack, but then you have to land again.
No, I mean, like, I successfully mounted it on the second attack, and I don't even think the first one connected, because it caught me off guard. I haven't been able to mount them since.
Oh, the mounting threshold becomes larger for the next times.
Dude, I've hit him like a dozen times with this attack, probably more. Like, oh, see, I knock him down, and then I mount him.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes.
that knocking down animation is usually the confirmation of you actually mounting him.
Alright.
It's different than that one. That's what I think was done a lot better was the general mounting system in World.
I'll give you that. It does feel better in World.
But one thing I was missing when I was playing World was kind of the kookiness of this game. Like our characters getting all excited that they found something, or
That's still there.
not in the same way.
Like, I enjoy seeing my character just dig, and also like, dig. Shiny.
Well, I'm trying to think of specific things right now.
Hunter skills are thumbstick presses, right?
Oh,
D-pad.
how do skills you? No, you can.
You have them equipped.
I'm on a cat, so I'm not very.
I need to deal with my freaking.
Hey, Pojo. Can you get a position so you can see it? Wanna watch me dig up a bunch of random shit?
Yeah.
You interrupted my shit! Eat shit! Oh gosh, I expect ball. You know what'd be funny? Is if I could dig up a Dragonator.
Hey, Alex, do you mind not slapping the shit out of me?
Fully exhausted now.
Nope.
And it's heading to Area 8. From 7.
Well, one thing you can kind of get the assets of cooking this, which could have been in the world, but they didn't implement this. Look at me, I'm playing as a fucking cat.
Space cat.
Submarine cat.
I remember thinking of the fact that our characters eat a recovery item, tilt their head, and then like, yeah, that was awesome, put their arms up. They always have to flex after they eat.
Look, God gave me this beautiful body. I'm gonna show it off.
Yeah.
You created the body.
Nope, quiet you.
Capcom made the body possible.
And you ruined the joke.
That's what I'm here for.
Go to your room.
No. Another thing that I always thought funny is how much your character is panicking while you're trying to sprint with your weapon, or like not with your weapon, when a monster is angry at you and in the same area. Like your character full on goes into panic mode for it.
I sometimes hate that because fucking Christ.
No, I can see hating it. But... Go ahead.
So I'm saying stamina consumption is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's for sure on that. But I'm talking about the cookiness of the way they run around now, and they're scared.
How many more?
I guess the way to summarize it up in a quick way is like, there's a certain level of charm that the older games had that World didn't carry over. They carried a lot of other things over, but no.
It did
One
seem
that
like
I-
it took itself more seriously when World. Was
Yeah, it took a more realistic approach and was being a little more serious. And I'm not saying that was bad, it just I ended up missing it.
Sorry, Bogo.
It was my fault. I was standing there. I couldn't have deserved it.
Big shiny, big smacky hammer.
I am looking forward to the next one though. That's for damn sure.
Rise? Oh, that looks neat.
I am interested in what they're gonna do with that. Like, really interested. I really hope they're gonna, kind of mix it both a little bit, but...
Well, it looks like it's going to be modeled more after this stuff, but with Monster Hunter World's fluidity and open world aspect.
They're gonna have the open world aspect to it?
That's what it looked like. Well, I don't know about full open world, but loading screens I don't think are going to be a thing like that.
It's gonna play like Monster Hunter World, but it's gonna be like the old world style and visual looks and everything else, as well as going to have the ability to have wedge beetles anywhere you go on the map.
So they're gonna implement more verticals with it.
You can go anywhere.
Cat.
One of the things that is neat about it is that you can bring that each hunter can bring a tackle or a power meat.
I kind of feel like that's broken.
Well, just think of it this way, what if the monsters get harder? For it. To compensate for it.
That's for the average player then.
And I don't know
And
if
it's
they're
very
gonna,
fun.
I don't know if they're gonna bring where you're gonna be able to play as a Palco again.
As fun as it was, I feel like they shouldn't because it was too overpowering in this game as it is. As soon as you hit-
Palicos are really broken in this game a little bit.
Yeah, end game, all you see is nothing but Palico players, and they just ravage through everything.
It's because you don't have to do shit to get them ready to go.
That's why they're so broken, so that's why I say, like, hey, it shouldn't be a thing in the next game.
I think technically hunters can be a little stronger overall, but it takes a lot more work.
No, end game is nothing but Palico players.
I mean, I'd rather just play as a Palico because I find it funny.
I like the Palicos. It's just not something that overall appeals to me when I think of a Monster Hunter game. Like, I don't want to be the Palico.
You know, it'd be kind of fun is to have hunt specifically for the Palico, and hunt specifically for the hunter, and maybe a rebalance on the Palicos in general. Oh, that'd be interesting is if they built a mechanic around the Palicos. Trying to think of that one. Like Palicos are better for a certain thing that would help aid the hunter, while the hunter is better at other things. I don't know how
Can I
to
make
do it.
food?
Yes.
What are they made of?
Blue mushrooms and herbs.
They're made out of 11 herbs and spices.
Then I think you have 80% chance of properly crafting it without any of the instruction guides on you.
this game is their equipment was a lot more varied and felt more unique. That's definitely one thing I've constantly thought between this and World. World just, they grounded it too much, I think. So a lot of weapons ended up looking the same.
Oh, in World?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't break the game, but...
No, but aesthetically it's like, oh.
Thing is, though, I do know a lot of people wanted to nitpick so many small, minor details about World. And some of them were just the stupidest things I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I get that.
Next quest is up by the Pojo. Oh, wait, I gotta cancel that. Because I gotta go fix this.
I think
Hunter
World
Archetypes.
is a good modern day take on this stuff, but you gotta appreciate the old stuff.
Yes. Because I'll say this, people going from World over to, like, Generations Ultimate, or like, you're going from the New World to the Old World, New World spoils the fuck out of you. It absolutely spoils
Oh
the
yeah,
living
without
shit
a doubt. There's so much more to the old world that people don't take for, like, you know, the other day I was like, how the fuck do I get damn mine picks? It's like, I had forgotten all about fucking pickaxes.
Actually, that's a thing that reminds me of when I went to from freaking Freedom Unite to Monster Hunter Tri. When I was like, oh look, they have expeditions where I could just endlessly go around and I could just gather shit? This is fucking awesome!
Right?
How do I get disc stones?
mining.
Mining what exactly?
The regular mining nodes, or digging through piles of rock.
I will say this to World. World is definitely a good way to get people introduced to the series, but it felt too easy on a lot of things.
Thing is though, compared with us, our experience, yes, the game feels easy, but it's still one of the funniest things ever to hear that people were trying to make petitions to nerf Rajang, to nerf Raging Brachydios, to nerf Fatalis, to nerf Alatrion. It was the funniest thing people had.
Okay, so
Missions in the thousands, and I sat there and looked at it and I'm like, do you not know how to become a better gamer by playing and adapting? Is this a concept that's impossible to you? Then why play a game? Like,
I will say that the Elatrion, being the last one I fought, felt a little outside of my comfort range because it was one that was meant for multiple people, and I don't generally join other people. It's not out of my skill range exactly, but I definitely don't feel like soloing it.
Oh god, the hermits were out.
the thing
Yeah,
though,
that's one.
every single monster in World, and I found confirmation of this, was designed to be soloed as well.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't. With how I approached World, it's a little more than I wanted to do. Because how I did World was, you know, I just basically went to Tech 7 and went at it. That's how I did it for the longest time.
That pretty much you went just unga bunga instead of actually, you know, using your actual assets with you.
Well, and look how far I got before I ended up really needing to work on it.
How much of it did I have to help carry with you?
None.
So a tiny bit of it.
So where do I get the water that
Yeah, you give me too little credit on that.
to cool you down? I don't even remember all that.
Cool
The
drink?
cold drink
Yeah, where's that at?
in the chest, unless everyone picked all of them up.
I picked one up.
I picked one up as well.
There was only 3 then, or I suppose it has it. It's the white drink on your menu bar.
If not, I can double back to Poach and give him mine.
Yeah, because I didn't prepare that much.
Like,
That's
I'm not looking.
It's not that hot. I mean, this is a
Like-
2.5.
The only
7.5 will burn you alive.
Ah, bastard.
Like, the only thing that really carried me in the essence was the fact that I just didn't want to hunt alone because it was boring.
That's how I always felt about these games in general. It's always been much more fun to play with your friends.
Part of the reason why I suggested it this time. Unless you can come up with a specific instance, I can't think of any time you actually carried me.
That's
Unless-
3 years worth of content. You really think I'm gonna siphon through everything I have in my head to tell you that right now?
I mean, I guess there was the Tempered Devil Joe, which was technically hard for both of us because it was like the hardest thing at the time.
You fainted twice during that fight, though.
I don't care about the things. I don't care about being perfect. I just try to have fun and do it.
I'm trying to figure out how to do like the hit where I can like shove my shield in and then charge it.
It's
I mean, I
R1
already-
and A.
Oh, yeah.
R1 and A. No, I'm talking about where I punch the
Alright,
shield
Johnny.
into the enemy.
Hold on. Alex, are you talking about this one right here?
Okay, sorry, but
No.
That one?
Yes.
Ooh. It is, XA. After you attacked once already.
See here.
Alex, that's not usually the attack that's sharpening your weapon.
What are
It's
we
not
here for
doing it
again?
for me.
Attack?
Yeah, I'm attacking and I'm pressing and it's not doing it.
XA,
Yeah, XA.
Simultaneously?
Alex, are you hitting B, thinking it's A?
No, I'm actually literally.
'Cause that's how you did this.
Art style do you have? I also determined it too.
Oh.
I have guild.
I'm not on guild. I'm on the one with the 3 options.
That's why. You don't have it.
All right, that makes sense. Okay.
Because that combo is extremely broken. And you having 300 arts to be able to do it, no, they take away certain weapons. Actually, I find that interesting that lose some of their abilities depending on which art style you're playing on, and some of them become better. I learned that adapt with Charge Blade, it is fucking ass because there is an actual 2-second delay before you can shield block.
Huh.
Because your character has to struggle with picking this shield up and then putting it in place. Oh, that got me killed so many times too. Let's see. Oh, okay, giant crab. Okay, go find giant crab. Go kill giant
Giant
crab.
enemy crab. Is that what we're going up against?
Correct.
That's what I'm gonna go up against.
Isn't that the
That is
objective?
indeed what we were supposed to be going up against.
I got distracted with talking.
Because I honestly want to go after
Talk is good.
the Hermitor set.
It's not that great.
I like the design, damn it!
It's a football player.
No, it's a
No
cheerleader.
one here likes football.
It's a female, the female armor, damn it!
What are you, gay?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Oh, congratulations! I'm happy with you then.
With? Don't you mean for?
Look at this. Pojo's having all the fun. He found the crab and didn't tell us.
Bastard.
I get that too.
I'm
To be
gonna
fair
use
though, we could have seen on the left side our next door neighbors. Alright, Pojo, keep the distraction. I'm gonna go pick this up. Rat! Okay, I can't pick it up. I am dead.
Oh. I
Pearl.
I'm missing the sliding right now.
Couldn't you slide in this before? You
No.
like blind back in?
Nope.
That was World.
Told you, world spoils people. And that's someone right there talking. Ow.
Ammo requires assistance. Ow, Bumblebee, it's super effective.
Ah! That hurt.
I hate your shell.
Oh, it's gonna after me. Damn it!
You're fine, you're
Are
not
you to
dead.
me?
Does not help the fact that Alex was way the fuck away from it.
Okay.
Uh,
Smacky.
I forgot how to do the final flash. Of this version. Weapons are so much easier to use in World. Ugh.
Ah! Bastard.
Damn it, Alex.
I couldn't do anything. I was getting up and it freaking...
Damn it, Bojo.
Yeah. I mean, I was dying anyway. I didn't have any way to cool down, so.
Do the triggers do anything?
Are you talking
Yes.
about...
I don't know what the left one.
The L lets you target onto the monster. If you're in a multiplayer arena, R2 is your shortcut to texting.
Okay.
So, for your
So-
purposes, no.
I might do some kind of lock.
ZL does the lock on.
Currently killing Jaggies because the Great Macaw targeted me to death. Because they kept doing this, like, pump attacks, like, you know, like a side charge. But I didn't quite catch the telegraph until it was too late, and every time it killed me.
Yeah, he's a bitch for that. Limit file increase. 10 files.
Hang on, sharpen! I have finished my sharpening! I am accidentally getting loose. Oh, that's another thing that I like from this one is cooking in this one was a little more fun because of the music and shit. It's just not the same in the world.
They don't have, don't they have the music in World though?
They do, but it's not the same.
I guess I didn't pay enough attention to it to care, but that does kind of bother me. It's not the same music.
They actually made the music smaller to kind of streamline it. Laser sword!
Yeah. But I kind of missed the, popping
I
it out.
yeeted somebody, didn't I?
No.
I looked back at the stream and I saw someone was flying. I'm like, oh, I launched someone.
Well, the fun part about the style in this one is like you got the music that times pretty much perfectly with the meat. But then when you get it well done, you get the little chime at the end, and it's like, looks tasty.
So any idea where on the original map I could find disc steps?
It's been so long ago.
I don't know. I wish I knew.
What was that? Bucks?
Trying to find disc stones.
If you're on the first map itself, try the mining nodes that would be at 7.
Well, I haven't really worked for me yet, at all.
If you're on the OG map, fuck. I don't remember the number, but on the map it looks more purple than green than any of the other sections. You will want to go to those to mine there.
Aside from making it so that we actually had the pickaxe all the time, they actually made mining and resource gathering, in my opinion, a little oversimplified in the world. But
Oh yeah, no, it's easy in World.
Yeah.
Which goes back to what I said, world babies players. World is just streamlined to be super
well,
easy.
yeah, we know that it does that because it has a tutorial. There's your first line right there.
I'll be honest. The only tutorial I ever done for that game was learn how to use the clutch call properly, because I took about 2 weeks before I'm like, I don't know how to use this. Fuck, I'm gonna go learn.
You're wrong. You did the first couple missions of the world, so you did the tutorial.
Then,
Those were more of tutorial than actual missions.
yes, they were. But I'm talking about by choice tutorial. It was the clutch claw one. Because I went 2 weeks and I'm like, I don't know how to use this. I'm just gonna go fucking look it up because I'm doing something wrong with it.
You couldn't figure it out in 2 weeks? So disappointed.
So as the person who can't be a Latreon, shut the fuck up, bitch.
You haven't beaten it legitly either.
Actually,
Legitimately?
PS4? PS4?
not on the PS4 yet. I have beaten legitly on the PC though.
Yeah, but you also have resources that...
Nope, I used the exact same armor set I had on the fucking PS4. So eat my ass.
Doesn't count.
You're just upset that I'm a better hunter than you.
I can't say you're better. I can say that I'm lazier. Take that as how you will for the rest of that.
I'm just saying I managed to
Like, I will-
almost every monster in the game so far.
I will fucking say this right now. I am pretty fucking lazy on my approach to hunting.
I mean,
My
you
hunting-
use slog sword. I use big stick that I smack in face with.
I mean, I switched to hammer for quite a long time there. I've used a lot of different weapons. I went sword and shield for a long ass time. Honestly, what I ended up playing on in the world was what struck my fancy at the time. I went for a hunting one for a while.
Lance was a lot of fun. You know, when I get back on a world, I'm gonna make a Lance set.
Can I get shiny beetles from these colorful butterflies, or do I have to find a beetle?
Ooh.
Colorful
I think you should be able to get it from something
No,
like that.
And the butterflies are considered insects, yes. You technically get it from those butterflies.
Is there a better spot to try?
I do not know.
The hard part for this one is there's a lot of different gathering spots in one area that do different things. And you kind of have a lot to memorize. So I can see some people being turned off from this game just because it's hard to remember where resources are sometimes.
No, we are turned off of this game because there's no wedge beetles. No wedge beetles, please.
Yeah, I'm fine with no wedge beetles.
The new salt hot man has a taste of trash.
What's trash is my current outfit. Ugh. Mismatched piece of shit because I'm lazy and don't hunt the same damn thing over and over again.
With you being a longsword is kind of trashy.
Do you want me to switch to greatsword?
Bring out the massive schlong, smack the monster upon thy head, and let it die.
Longsword.
I don't know, let me go hammer and be like cotton and put every monster's head on a stick.
Did I not
That's
get
also
my
fun,
power
too.
kill? I just realized.
Okay, note to self: do not rub eyes after eating spicy chips. Fuck,
Yeah,
I forgot
that's a
about
bad idea, bud.
How did you forget about that? What the?
Because I'm sitting here talking shit, shooting shit with my homies, playing fucking Monster Hunter.
I can't go to the prep menu right now, can I?
Cause you bitch.
Yeah. I'll just change next time.
Are there better pickaxes?
Yes.
Yes, there's the old pickaxe. Isn't there a rusted? I feel like there's a rusted.
There's old pickaxe, regular pickaxe, and the mega pickaxe.
Yeah. There's 3 tiers to it. This is what I formed.
So all of them require the base of mystery bone, but then on the category going from weakest to the best, it is stone, iron ore, malachite ore.
I remember my first technical wall in Tri was somewhat.
The Plessy.
No, very often, surprisingly. I always say,
No, you told me Barrett was one of your early.
Oh, not Barrett. Not Barrett. Barrett, yes. But it's not really a true wall. It's a wall that made me start adapting to the monster I was fighting. Because I was getting annoyed with bouncing off, and then I went to Switch X, which didn't bounce off.
I mean, stop smacking the head, for one thing.
I was a noob at that time. That was like one of my starter monsters, so...
I think my first wall for the old world
I didn't count it as a wall.
was actually Devil Joe.
Yeah. I don't even really... Like I said, I don't really count it as a wall. Because, again, I just...
Are you guys gonna walk up to the gate, or are you just doing it?
We're waiting on you.
You see these flashing icons above our heads?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that they're flashing means you're ready.
Listen with your ears, Bojo.
I didn't hear the thingy go off. I was like, why are you guys standing there?
What was our first wall in world that threw us off? I think Otagero in a little bit, but not
me.
much. No, it's not really a wall again. It's just, I guess he was more aggressive than we were used to up to that point. I could see a lot of people having issues with him.
There's one thing of cool drink for each person. Everyone grab only one.
I'm trying to think. We had a common monster that was, maybe we're just off put by a monster more. Oh wait, no, you know what? I might be mixing up with Dauntless when we got to the fucking Rift Stalker. Yeah, that's it.
So I didn't really get into Dauntless. How do you think this compares to Dauntless?
It's hard to say because Dauntless is kind of a little shorter on the hunting end, which is kind of nice. It really depends on the move.
Dauntless,
Again,
it is technically a Monster Hunter clone, but I consider it a love letter to the entire franchise. It does certain things that I wish World and the old world did as well, that it does better. Each weapon has its own unique art built into it. The thing that I also do enjoy about it is that the fact that the monsters feel fucking amazing to fight. Like,
oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Monster Hunter has good monsters. But these literally make you feel like you're in an actual fight, an actual duel, as Tony has told me in the past. While Monster Hunter is kind of more like, I'm fighting for survival, or I'm fighting just because I need to kill you. It doesn't feel like a real mega purpose. With Dauntless, it felt like you had to actually weight on your shoulder.
Yeah, you're trading blows with the monster in Dauntless. I also like one thing I like is how the monsters end up using the environment to their advantage a lot, or change the environment. Like, there's one that literally creates ice walls temporarily.
Always the best thing, because fuck the one that makes lava pools.
Oh no, the Hellions can die in a, well, I suppose, ice pit. Because he's already made of fire, so can't die in a fire.
Send him to the Republics.
Launch him into space. He'll be our new sun.
He'll be the new Cars.
The Rift Stalker bolt was interesting for both of us because it got us to pause for a little bit. But the one that literally got us to go, oh fuck, was the Shroud.
Rift Stalker didn't really make me stop, but I will agree with you, the Shroud from Dauntless.
Well, what I mean by stop is I think he was kind of our wall for that game because he was a lot more aggressive than we were used to. Because he was what the first hard monster essentially in that game.
For me, it had to be the fucking bug that kept going invisible.
You know, it just he was just fucking annoying.
That was my first wall.
Rift Stalker though, I like the fact that you can hear whispers. But
look, I don't like crab. I've never had crab in my life. But people are requesting you, so I need to bring you with a side of butter. So please die.
Well, you haven't done Dauntless too much, have you?
You know, I really didn't.
I think one of your excuses was Dylan played it.
The art style thing.
Oh yeah.
Big crap.
There's nothing specifically wrong with the art style. It just felt like Fortnite with different weapons.
To me,
we have Sonic, does it? Do they?
people always say it looks like Fortnite, but I'm like, I've never seen it look like Fortnite. It looks kind of like a clay style look to its appearance. Almost like a more
I
detailed.
don't see that. I just see Fortnite with medieval weapons.
Like, it looked like a more detailed version of Absolver to me. In terms of graphic style.
Step. Hop. Hop. Step. I love the fact I'm stabbing the fucking bone.
So, fun thing, Pojo. The Richstalker uses portals and jumps at you and attacks you from different angles and shit. That's why it was the harder thing, and a lot of people actually had a real hard time with it in Dauntless. The Shroud what got me and Shabito to go, oh shit, is first his appearance is pretty intimidating. But then it all of a sudden clouded the entire arena in darkness, and we're like, what?
You couldn't see 3 feet in front of your character. And he created clones of himself.
I like it when they do things like that. You know, like change it up.
So, that's the one thing that made Dauntless stand out compared to Monster Hunter, is that they actually they didn't care about the realism of it so much. They wanted to create interesting creatures.
Nobody has traps today.
Is this supposed to be a capture?
He's actually we're killing the small crabs. That's the main objective. Let's see here.
Oh shit! Okay, that was close.
It'd be funny if he died from that.
Let's put this here.
Oh
Ow.
shit. Ryan!
Johnny. I could have had the trap set.
There, I took the hit for you.
Oh, he's coming after me. Okay, now.
Now, one thing that's nice is that the Hunter art's actually...
Okay. Yeah!
The Hunter art's actually... I like how they actually changed how the weapon functions sometimes, though.
That
Like,
was
playing Valor and getting full Valor mode changes how your... spirit combo works with Longsword. Actually, I think the Shroud is kind of a escalation of what I liked about Gormagala so much.
It's funny that you mentioned Gormagala, because I'm going to bring a really horrible segue into this, by the way.
Still.
So, who saw the new Monster Hunter trailer movie that came out today?
Oh,
I
God,
haven't seen any of the movies
yet.
for it. Like that little.
There is no.
What's your face is playing it, and that's about
Okay,
it.
Gormagala is going to show up in that movie in a mall. This movie being a horrible general idea anyway, aside,
It's an isekai movie, isn't it?
that, kinda.
Slightly. No one dies getting there.
Isekai is just another world. Like us in Phantasy Star, going into the medieval world or even to Earth is technically an isekai.
Truckun is not involved. It is not isekai.
And I don't know, there were some
Truckun
trucks.
is my savior.
There were some trucks in the Earth chapter.
But it did not kill you unless you are a bad player.
Either way, all that bad stuff aside, the image I saw of Gormagala actually looked fantastic.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. The movie, the director, even though he's a piece of shit, the quality of the monsters are phenomenal. And the fact that the directors of Monster Hunter sat there and like, yeah, we actually like this, we approve of it. So they already got their thumbs up for it.
The story could have been better.
We don't know the story yet. But then again, Monster Hunter was never really that well known for its story.
I don't know.
That's true. I mean, Try had a story to it.
All of them had a story to them.
Technically do. I liked Try's story and was actually invested in it. World I was invested in it could have been probably told slightly better, but it's also could have been told way worse. Whetstone at maximum. Whetstone at maximum. No, one thing that this game probably has advantage over a lot of the other ones is monster variety. We got so many skeletons in here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a feature that's going to be coming back again because
We're going back to some of the older engines.
we're definitely going to have the insect, the spider, coming back.
So,
It
I
looks
myself... So, go ahead.
It looks like we're getting a different, either a variant somehow or something of Nursilla,
The Shrouded Nacilla?
or an entirely different spider monster.
Are you
But
talking about the Shrouded Nacilla?
I don't think it was the Shrouded Nursilla.
I mean, you yourself told me you never got the G rank in 4U, so...
The person I was watching the video for, Rage Gaming, he would have known if it was a Shrouded Nursilla. And it looked like a Shrouded Nursilla. It had like what looked like a poison crystal on its back.
That's an Ursula.
But it looks so different. It didn't have any of the skin on over it or anything like that.
That means it didn't kill anything then. Nursilla, where it's recently killed prey.
Could have been a naked Nursilla, but it also there was other distinguishing features that seemed different. So it could be a different spider.
I mean...
Either way, it does mean one way or another that Nursilla is going to come back.
Oh god, that was a crazy fight.
Because, right as it stands right now, in this version, Nursilla is the only spider one. So,
Well, the final boss is an insect in this game, but it's not a spider.
he
But
acts like
it's the final boss is a praying mantis.
yeah, I'm just saying his skeleton seems to act more like a crab.
Yeah, it does actually.
So
But I think that's something that you would appreciate, Pojo. The final boss of this game could summon a Gundam to fight you.
This one.
What was that?
Is there a way to fast travel to camp?
To this one?
No, there's not. Unless you have a Farcaster. And also, Pojo, what was that again?
in this one,
Yes, in this one. The final boss summons a giant mecha to fight you in it.
Basically, it builds up a bunch of web, pulls things together, and controls it with its web to fight you.
I like that. That's insanity, but I like it.
Because essentially you're fighting in a graveyard where like a bunch of other hunters' equipment and everything was always left behind. So it would pull that out of the sands and put it together. And he does pull up one of the ship main bodies they used to fight Darn Moron. And essentially a bunch of other struts and metal pieces and makes a giant fucking mecha.
As so far as siege fights, I think that was the whale guy that you just mentioned. I always forget his name.
It's a forgettable fight.
The sand whale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You say it's a forgettable fight, but I distinctly remember it and having fun with it.
I remember the fucking fish that kept running into me, knocking my goddamn cannonballs.
Oh my god.
Let's just whether you say it's forgettable or not, it's infinitely better than Gormagala. Not Gormagala, goddammit.
I agree with you. A lot better than
Gormagala.
Nope, a lot better than Gormagala. I agree with you.
Why the hell does fucking darkness is invading even my brain? No. Maybe I got the frenzy virus.
You just have a lot of space there.
No, but Sandwhale is infinitely better than Zarmagros.
Ah, fucking sand whale. Or
That's
sandfish.
I'm not saying that's much of an accomplishment, to be honest, but
Oh, not sandfish. Ah! Sandfish, fuck off.
The game's getting look like the fish.
I don't know. To me, part of the thing that made
Oh, you knocked me off.
part of the thing that makes the sand whale memorable to me is, quite honestly, the fanfare at the very end. Like, I enjoyed the fight overall, but right when he's about to smash the boat and you, I think either Dragonator or Dragonator. Yeah, I think it was a Dragonator. And then the main theme just kicks into a full fanfare is such an empowering moment, I think, is the best way to think of it.
A rally moment.
Empowering moment. Like, I think that's the best way to think of it.
I activated rally though.
Like, it feels like that part feels kind of a little bit like a drag, and then that part happens, and you're like, yeah, I'm kicking this thing's ass. Yeah! Oh, I doubt they're gonna do it, but I still am kind of hopeful that in the next montage they'll bring underwater combat back. I want it, because
You've been a bad boy.
That freaking underwater combat. It's interesting, but God, that can get annoying.
never was annoying on the Wii. Never, not for me.
I never was annoyed with it to begin with, but I just didn't really care about it.
Well, there's some monsters that thrived in being able to have the two environments. Like, fucking Logiosaurus, whatever. I can't remember the fucking names right now. So like,
Yeah, you actually said it right.
Yeah.
Gulbu or whatever.
Golbu.
Oh God, Golbu was. That one was a freaking crazy fight. Especially when you first start it, you either attack it or you fish it.
Even the Ludrith. Like, deciding whether you wanted to fight it in the water because you just want to chase it, or if you want to lure it onto land to get a good couple easy hits.
Alright, so we've been playing for about an hour and a half.
Woo!
It's actually a pretty long time. I think we streamed for quite a while.
Indeed.
So, last thoughts. Would you like this? Is this game better than the others on the list?
Better than the AI Wars.
Okay, so it's better than AI Wars, which is currently at the bottom.
Yeah.
What was the other two that we played? Was it better than Left 4 Dead?
No.
I personally would say yes.
Okay, that's
Also,
one for yes.
it's really hard to say for 100% because it depends on your history with the games, partially, and the mood you're in.
That's fair. That's fair. So I'll give you your yes. What do you think should be done?
If I cannot mod the game, then Monster Hunter for sure. If I can have fun with the mods, Left 4 Dead.
We'll just say base game.
Well, for base, then yeah, Monster Hunter's better than that.
Alex?
I haven't really. I played enough for Dead 2, but I haven't played it with you guys. It's okay.
Is Monster Hunter Generations better than Left 4 Dead? Is the question.
Yeah, I'd say Monster Hunter Generations because it's more like free form than with Left 4 Dead, since that's like a somewhat of an on-rail shooter.
What was the other game that we were playing?
AI Wars?
No, not that one.
Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystera.
Better than that? Than that? Well.
Yeah, that one's more can be linear, but it does have branching story on that. But this one's like you have full-on areas to actually search around.
Okay, so do you like this one better or that one better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I like World of this better than that because there's more to do. You have a longer to do, and yeah, I might have a good time with the Mystera, but it's also a short campaign.
Okay, so what about you, Fox?
Less fun.
I don't like Monster Hunter.
Okay.
So
We're just gonna go with majority rules on that then one. that one then. So, what is our list right now? What was the first game that we played? Well, the first one was Left 4 Dead. What was the second one we played?
I'm pretty sure we ranked the Dungeons and Dragons at the top.
Okay, so majority is saying that this one is better than that, so we'll put this one at the top for now.
I mean, I am gonna say Dungeons and Dragons is better than that, but that's
I say Dungeons and Dragons is better.
Okay, so you know I'm gonna give Dungeons and Dragons the better because I enjoyed that more.
I basically, again, I think for the time we spent on it, yes, Dungeons and Dragons was better, but that's only like an hour or 2 hours overall.
And that's fair. I mean, we're not talking like longevity. We're just talking like overall enjoyment of the game.
If we're talking about for just the 1 or 2 hours that we played for our thing, for our session, yeah, Mystera is better because honestly, it's a little unfair on Monster Hunter's end, or because you have to get further for the better monsters that are more entertaining to challenge your skill and equipment.
I don't think that's unfair. If a game doesn't grab you within an hour, it's got a problem.
It can grab you in an hour, it's just there's a lot more interesting fights later. I mean,
yeah, I get that. I get the whole it should instantly grab you and kind of be engaging to play.
Like, fighting the Great Macaque or whatever the fuck it was called, I don't know, remember names for it at all, is not at all fair to compare that to fucking Jet Dragon.
Okay. Alright, so did we decide on what horror game we're playing?
No.
I put my vote for Phasmophobia. $13, paranormal stuff, it's fun, 4-player co-op.
Tony, what was your vote?
Phasmophobia because it has my interest a lot more than
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Is it because
I own Dead by...
Go ahead.
I own Dead by Daylight because someone gifted to me, and that's the only reason I own it.
What about you, Alex? Do you have a preference either way?
Gmod horror maps.
Okay. Fox?
Phasmophobia.
Alright, so it looks like Phasmophobia will be what it is then. That'll be not this Thursday, but the next. Not like, yeah, you know what I mean.
2 weeks from now!
Yeah, then.
Are we going in blind and not playing until that day?
No, we're playing. We'll do our same thing, play a little bit, and see how we feel about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably play enough to kind of get a little bit of an idea for it. And then our session should be a concentrated playing together.
I shall bring everyone a hand towel and probably a diaper then.
Okay, good deal.
You say that, but where's the lotion? I mean, how else am I going to rub everyone out?
So, thanks for watching those who were watching. If you're
but how am I supposed to rub one out over Pojo's dead body?
Thanks for watching the video.
You can't wear one.